The Diddy saga continues, y'all. So Sean Diddy Combs loses $100 million default judgment to Michigan inmate in SA lawsuit. The hip hop mogul did not show up to a virtual hearing, meaning the plaintiff is automatically awarded a default judgment. Why would you do that? Why would you miss that? That's $100 million. Anyway, a Michigan inmate who claims that Sean Diddy Combs drugged and essayed him at a party nearly 30 years ago has won a $100 million default judgment against the hip hop mogul. Derek Lee Cardello Smith, 51, was granted the multi-million-dollar judgment by default in Lenawee County Circuit Court during a virtual hearing on Monday, September the 9th, after Combs, 54, failed to attend. This man is a convicted felon and an S predator who has been sentenced on 14 counts of SA and kidnapping over the last 26 years. His attorney says his resume now includes committing a fraud on the court from prison, as Mr. Combs has never heard of him, let alone been served with any lawsuit. Mr. Combs looks forward to having this judgment swiftly dismissed. If that was the case, he would have shown up. This is something serious. Like, why would you not show up? And this is, ooh, why didn't your lawyers do anything? This is some bull crap. He just didn't want the details to come out from this little lawsuit. So what is he going to do? How's he going to get it dismissed? You didn't show up. Court records show that Cardello Smith, who is serving up to 75 years in prison on first degree criminal sexual conduct and kidnapping charges, per court records, filed a complaint against Combs in June, and in August was granted a temporary restraining order against the embattled star. Why a restraining order? Why? Isn't he in prison? Why would he need a restraining order when you're in prison? Am I misreading this? The Detroit Metro Times reported the restraining order was filed in order to keep Combs from selling any assets that could potentially be used to compensate Cardello Smith for possible damages. The outlet also reported that Cardello Smith has a long history of challenging the judicial system, with lawsuits after having taught himself criminal and civil law while incarcerated. Maybe he's just taking advantage. If he's doing all that studying up on law and stuff, maybe he's just taking advantage of Diddy. Cause excuse me, because if you're in jail, how you're in prison? Like, how is he doing this to you and you're in prison? Cardello Smith said during a court hearing in August that Combs visited him in prison and offered him $2.3 million to dismiss the lawsuit, according to The Guardian. Well, is this true? Can we pull up? Because surely they have records. He and Combs allegedly met after an after party at a Detroit Holiday Inn in 1997 and went to a private hotel room together with two women, according to the complaint. Combs allegedly touched Cardello Smith's buttocks while the latter was having sex with one of the women and offered him a drink. Cardello Smith reportedly said in the complaint that he began getting drowsy and started to pass out, and later awoke to find himself bleeding and in pain. He claims to have filed a police report following the incident, but it remains unclear what came of it. Combs is currently in the midst of a number of other SA lawsuits through which he has maintained his innocence. So, where's the police report? So, is this true? Like, I have so many questions. No matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never essayed or trafficked anyone. We live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit for any reason and without any proof. Fortunately, a fair and impartial judicial process exists to find the truth, and Mr. Combs is confident he will prevail against these and other baseless claims in court. But he didn't show up. He didn't show up. So I have so many questions. So did he show up to the prison to offer this man some money? Like, this all has to come out in court. But he missed the court. It's so many questions. Do y'all think he did it? I don't know. Comment below and tell me what you think. See you in the next video. Bye.